What's up, Juventini? Alberto here. Got all your Juventus news. All right, talks underway between City and Juve for Phillips. Yildiz, is he going to be the key to creation for Juventus in a formation change, contract renewals, and all eyes on the Champions League draw and what it could mean for Juventus and the Club World Cup? Like the video, subscribe to the channel. This is the AJC. Let's rock. Okay, so we're going to get into it with contract extensions. Daniele Rugani set to get a 2-year extension that could be wrapped up in the next couple weeks. All right, as far as Rugani goes, also became engaged to Michele Persico this weekend. Congratulations. Also, Federico Chiesa became engaged this weekend. Congratulations go out to him. His contract extension is currently being worked on as well, but may take longer than Rugani's to finalize. But right now, every report is saying the same. €5 million salary with €1 million bonus and a 1-year extension. And there is a lot of optimism that Chiesa will lock in on that one with Juventus, with the hopes of a more long-term contract on the back side of it. All right, but we still have more financial work to do. Szczesny, his contract renewal is being worked on as well and in progress. The salary needs to be dropped. That's what Juventus is trying to do, and all signs are indicating that Szczesny will have no problem with that because of his strong desire to continue at Juventus. So that will be good news for Juventus. Szczesny had a rocky start to the season, but he's been rock solid since. The fact we have Perin behind him as well, if we could bring that wage down, absolutely no problems with the extension here. We have bigger fish to fry in terms of the roster, if you ask me, so I have no problems with this one. All right, now we get to the Champions League draw. What does it mean for Juventus? Well, obviously Juventus is trying to hang on desperately to that final qualification spot out of Italy next to Inter for the FIFA Club World Cup in 2025. Well, Milan got bounced out of Champions League. They're in Europa League, and now they have no more points available to them for the coefficients. We should be safe there. Napoli, however, are the ones to watch. They have drawn Barcelona in the Champions League, all right, and there are mixed reports. There are reports suggesting if they get by Barcelona, they will accumulate enough points to take up that second spot out of Italy. However, there are other reports suggesting Napoli would have to reach the semi-final to overtake Juventus. So again, all we can do is hurry up and wait. Let's see what happens. But Juve, I can guarantee you, desperately wants to be in that FIFA Club World Cup for the extra resources and exposure. All right, so we'll see what happens. Calvin Phillips, the news of the day coming from Fabrizio Romano is that talks are underway between City and Juventus. They are currently talking about making this move. Juventus is looking for a loan with option to purchase. City wants the purchase to be mandatory, all right? So again, I stand firm on my thoughts and feelings on this move. I don't see it tipping the scale for Juventus. Doesn't really make much sense to me with the other characters and profiles that we have. He doesn't seem to be the profile we would be looking for right now, all right? However, it is a loan. It is a move that we could do. Maybe they're just looking for security in case of injuries and whatnot. Maybe they don't feel comfortable with Caviglia being the one playing in the heart there to move Locatelli to Mezzala. Maybe this one gives them more confidence in doing so. I don't know. But for me, it doesn't really tip the scale all that much. And I definitely do not want to see Juventus get into this deal that makes a mandatory purchase at the end of it. And honestly, I can't see Juventus doing that. Signs are starting to indicate they don't want to commit until the summer. But time will tell, and we will see very, very soon what's going to happen with Calvin Phillips and Juventus. Do you think he is coming to Juventus? Yes or no? Let me know in the comment section. Now we get to the last piece of business. Formation change. Is one on deck for Juventus? After the Genoa match, I think we can all agree we desperately need help in the midfield with the right profile, the right set of attributes, all right? Rabiot, okay, sorely missed according to many, all right, in that game against Genoa. And the way that that game turned out and being very, very chippy and physical, I will say he was missed. But we still missed more technical ability in the middle, and more so the passing, the key passing out of the middle. Rabiot is still in doubt for the match against Frosinone. If he cannot make this match, the latest rumors suggest that Max Allegri could be looking at Kenan Yildiz and playing a 3-4-1-2. And to be honest, I would be all for this. And I think a 3-4-1-2 and just taking two pivots and having one advanced midfielder, I've been saying this for so long, is something we should at least explore and try. Yildiz being that player, I'm up for trying it, okay? Because if we're going to move players forward, Miretti has had ample opportunities. I don't like to put too much on the young guys, and I think that the veterans and the older guys around need to pull their weight much more before I harp on the young guys. But Miretti was very, very poor against Genoa. All right, and he's had a lot of opportunities. It is time to start looking at something else for some answers, all right, and help out of the midfield. Yildiz playing advanced to two pivots. I would be willing to try this, all right? It's not going to hurt. I don't want to put too much pressure on Yildiz, but at the same time, we still have a couple matches. Then the Mercado's going to open up. We have to look for solutions within. Locatelli as a mezzala is another option to explore. We need to start figuring this out and figuring it out soon, just in case things don't pan out the way we want in the Mercado. But one thing's for sure, the influence, the impact out of the middle of the pitch needs to increase immediately. Can Yildiz be that player? Maybe, but we have to try it. Me, personally, against Frosinone, yes, they're a better side at home. Yes, they will probably create some issues for us, but I overall feel very confident in us defensively to give them issues. But that impact out of the middle, would I try this? Absolutely. And yes, I would try this against Frosinone. Are you with me or do you disagree? Would you try Yildiz in this 3-4-1-2 setup against Frosinone? Hit me in the comment section. All right, can't wait to mix it up with you all. And again, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share the content with your friends. Tell everybody about what's going down at the AJC, and let's keep growing that army, all right? Till tomorrow's update video, as always, fino alla fine, forza Juventus. Ciao tutti.